Listen, man, episode 15, Life Unfiltered 2025 just began. 2025 is all of ours, not just ours. Eliyahu, talk with Dev. We're going to get to something very deep that I feel like our generation needs the most, but just everyone. You know, we don't believe to know any more than you or the next person. You get what I'm saying? We just bounce ideas off of each other, and we want to hear your input. Comment down below if you want to get on the panel. Life Unfiltered, episode 15. What to do after a breakup? What not to do after a breakup? Tap in with us, bro.
All that good stuff, y'all. Welcome back to another episode. Like you said, episode 15, y'all. When y'all see this, it'll be February, man. Time flying already. January went by like this. You feel me? So, hey, great episode we got. You feel me? We're talking about relationships. We can talk about this all day. We say it all the time, all day. But go ahead, bro. You started us off some great insight.
Listen, jumping into a new relationship quickly, you're draining that other person's energy. You're going to break another person's heart, and you're going to put yourself in a deeper hole. Find out who you truly are. However long that relationship was, 2, 3, 4 years, longer than that, shorter than that. A lot of people tend to, I need to get over this person. First off, you're still giving that person energy? What are you doing? Now you're going to mess up somebody else's life because you feel, I need to just get over that person. And even if it isn't hopping into another relationship, even having sex, bro. I'm sorry, like, excuse my French, you can't fuck the pain away. Kings or queens, you can't do it. And I'm sorry to break it to you. It's going to hurt you worse, deeply, though. The physical may feel well while it's happening. Okay, but when that light turns off at night and you laying in your bed and you can't fall asleep, you did that to yourself. New hobbies, hopping in the gym. If you're in a warm climate all year round, or if it's a breakup in the summer, start swimming. I know most of y'all probably can't even swim. You know, just do something that'll get your mind off things. On your journey in this life, whatever it is that you are attempting to achieve, not even chasing it, what you're going to achieve in the near future or in the future, focus on what's going to get you there. You get what I'm saying? Focus on who you truly are. That's just, listen, we got a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, we got a little bit for y'all tonight. Episode 15, Life Unfiltered. We're going to get into it, but there's plenty of things that you should and shouldn't do after a breakup. Let's go.
If you're lonely, that doesn't mean go back to that person, right? Y'all didn't work out for a reason, right? Everything in life happens for a reason. People in your life for a certain reason, certain seasons, certain moments, all that. Don't reconnect with your ex. Like you said, you can't sleep the pain away. It's not going to work. You feel me? All them arguments, all the toxic energy you had, you feel me? Trading energies, exchanging, all that, you feel me? It's going to be back on you. It's like you're going to be in a never-ending loop, forever stuck, right? Exactly. Don't go back to them. Don't waste your time, right? Things that you should do, right? Go to the gym, go outside, different things like that. Go interact with other people, right? When you feel lonely, talk to your bro, talk to your homegirl, right? Don't waste your time going back to the toxic person you got away from in the first place. That's not going to help you get better. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. And whether it's my kings and queens, 16, you 15, 16, you're gonna, that person's probably not going to be with you your entire life. So you can't sulk in it. How Eliyahu mentioned, talk to your homeboy, your homegirl. Make sure it's someone you truly trust, though. Because one thing I realized, you can't just go out and share all your information and all your, even with family members, sometimes you can't just share all your breakup information in your relationship. You know, make sure it's someone you truly trust, you know, and acknowledge your emotions. Now, when you're acknowledging your emotions and you're thinking about, the past times, of the good times I had with this person, that shouldn't make you reach out to them, though. You get what I'm saying? Because like how we said, think about all the arguments and the ways that they made you feel, whether it was your fault or her fault, his fault, it doesn't truly matter. That person is an ex for a reason, as Eliyahu said already. They're an ex for a reason. It's going to be hard to move on at first. That 1 month, that 2 month, damn, it's like you got a feeling in your body. You still, sometimes it may be hard to eat still. Like, yeah, that's natural. Listen, that's natural and it's okay, but please limit that contact. Not limit the contact, cut the contact with the ex. It's the sad truth. It's the harsh truth. Now, you're not soft if you consider therapy, but I'm not that huge on therapy. It could work, but you're paying for someone that doesn't truly know you. You know, you can go to a therapy session and still not act on anything after the therapy session. You know, prayer, you know, your faith in the Most High will definitely help in giving it to the Most High. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people cope on with drugs, and that is the worst, damn near the worst thing you can do. Stay sober throughout the process. You'll feel better in the end. You know, you keep running to the, I don't feel like myself without the weed. I don't feel like myself without the alcohol, the down Julio that people keep drinking and this, and you'll be okay without it. You know, and you don't know you'll be okay without it because you keep using it. Listen, it's Life Unfiltered. We're closing on 5+ minutes. We usually go 15, 20, 25 minutes. Life Unfiltered. If you made it this far, you're super thorough. Any viewers, you are super, super thorough because you didn't have to show up again. You get what I'm saying? We started this late 2024. We can talk about high things in life, which we all want. We all want that high, feeling high on life, but sometimes we talk about the real, but we talk about it all. And we want to know how you guys feel about these topics that we speak on. We don't do this, the trendiest things, or, sometimes we have a little humor on our platform, but we talk about what's going to move you forward. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of these things we just need to avoid when it comes to dealing with breakups. It's not easy. So we're not getting on here saying, oh, you need to do it. We experience things that we like to speak on. You get what I'm saying? Like I was in a 3-4 whatever year relationship, like on and off. You know how that goes, and it gets very, very difficult. A lot of things happen, a lot of issues you come across. It's like, damn. Be patient with yourself. You get what I'm saying? Being patient with yourself is damn near the biggest thing, right? You can't be like, hard on yourself because you keep thinking about this person. You have thoughts, you have memories. Yes, you have, unless you're Dory, even Dory has memories. You get what I'm saying? So you're going to have sad memories and you're going to have good memories. Don't let those good memories make you act on reaching out to that person. You're going to get hurt all over again. Especially if you haven't been talked in so damn long. Things happen. She's fucking with someone else. You're fucking with someone else. Excuse my French one more time. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, listen, just be cool. That's like the best way I can describe it. Don't act off impulse. You get what I'm saying? You'll end up more hurt. And this is one thing, though. I'm not saying if you break up with someone or if she breaks up with you, y'all break up, y'all mutually decide to split, that it won't work out, because there is cases where it does work out. But you truly know, and she truly knows, vice versa. Queens, you truly know. Kings, you truly know. You get me? You truly know if it's going to work or not. Based on how it ended. You get what I'm saying? Based on why it ended. Based on how y'all argued, why y'all argued. Was it personal attacks? Boom, boom. There's so much. I'm not in your shoes. I'm not in your body. But you truly know. Talk with Dev, Eliyahu, Life Unfiltered, episode 15, January 31st, the date we're recording. This is going to drop sometime in February before Valentine's Day. Yeah, That's what we on. I'm not discouraging you to get into a relationship, or if you're in a happy relationship, stay committed and be happy. Don't screw it up if it's going well. Just make sure you're prioritizing self-care. It may be hard to sleep sometimes, but make sure you're trying to get sleep. Make sure you're still putting nutritious things in your body. We all know what those are. Stop eating fast food. Stop coping with eating as well. You don't always just need to eat your all the ice cream. No, stop it. Facts.
Spitting, bro. You spitting.
Facts. Come on.
One thing people need to do is put themselves first. You feel me? That's why they rekindle with people in the past, because they think of all the memories and stuff like you said, but they need to put themselves first, right? The past is in the past for a reason.
Thanks,
why are you running back to the past, right? You can't move forward if you're stuck on the past. Stop worrying about people in the past. Stop worrying about things that happened to you in the past, right? It's for a reason, right? What's in the future for you, you might not be able to see it now in the present time, but what's in the future, right, will come, right? And on top of that, it could be someone in the future that's way better than the person you had in the past, right? It don't matter how many memories, things you experienced with them, right? It's going to be somebody that's meant for you. Everybody
that can do what the other person wasn't doing.
Yeah. You feel me? Whether that's mentally, emotionally, anything, right? But everybody has a person
physically
built for them. Yeah.
We're rap though. Come on, let's
talk. You're right. You're right though.
Hoodie Dev and Beanie Eliyahu, we snapping.
Yes, sir. Hoodie Dev, Beanie Eliyahu, y'all.
I do want to touch on something. We're closing in on that 10+ minute mark. Life Unfiltered. Shout out to y'all. You didn't have to be here. Like, you didn't have to. So you clicked, and that's very good. But I want to touch back on that, jumping back into a relationship, another relationship. I'm talking about, some people are like, oh, moving on fast isn't an issue. I feel like it is. And then that just means you weren't a thorough and loyal person to begin with. Because how can you hop into a relationship a week, 2 weeks, 2 months, even 6 months after? Sometimes it's like you need to build yourself up. What are you doing? If you're using the next person to get over the last person, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
Mentally, physically, and spiritually. Like, on a serious note. And if it's not, I'm not getting on here to judge people, but it's like, what are you doing? You have to think about it. That person that you're moving on with, quote unquote, moving on, this is my stress ball, quote unquote, moving on, they think you're actually giving them your all. with the new person. Little do they know you're not mentally there.
Mm-hmm.
You're still stuck on the last person, trying to do whatever with this next person, and that's sick and that's deep and it's dark. So I just want to bring awareness to that subject because there's a lot of people doing that out here, using the next person to get over the next person. Whether the next person that they're moving on with is bringing them something to the table, or they actually like them, they're not truly over the last person.
Yeah.
So you're messing situations up for the next person. Now you're damn near giving them scars too, just scarring everything up.
Yeah.
Nope. And it's like that's like a bullet hole. It's like Band-Aids don't fix bullet holes, so it's like what are you doing? For kings and queens, like I said, I don't know everyone's personal experience, not many people's personal experience, but that is something we should not be doing out here. That's just something I want to touch on when it came to that.
That was good. Basically wasting your time, you're wasting their time too. You feel me? Like you said, scarring them too. Like you're just building more scars on yourself, and then what did that person spread on to the next person? Like a never-ending cycle. Just keep spreading it to different people because someone damaged you. You keep spreading the damage to somebody else. Like, you know what I mean? That's what a lot of people do. That's why a lot of relationships don't work no more because they hold on to the pain that their ex did to them and different things like that, and they take it out on you. Yeah, you're really there trying to help, right? You can run into someone that genuinely cares about you and loves you and is actually concerned and want to help you, but you're too busy holding on to, oh, my ex did this or that to me, made me feel some kind of way, or they made me feel good in some kind of way, and then you go back to texting your ex, right? You know, you talk to a new person, you're wasting their time, right? And then say the situation with your ex don't work out, right? Now you're just stuck, like, what can I do? You know what I mean? A lot of people mess themselves over. They F themselves over because they stuck on the past. Stop being stuck on the past. It's time to move on, right?
Time to move on.
What's in the future is for a reason. Stop wasting your time.
Once you realize that, life becomes 10 times easier. Just what Eliyahu just spoke on. Life becomes 10 times easier. Like the X for a reason thing, it's that simple. Like it hurt, but it gave you a big learning experience. Now you can truly move forward. And I want to touch on acknowledging your emotions. Again, you're going to feel the sadness. You're going to feel the anger. You're going to feel all these ways, especially when it's fresh. And even 2 to 3 months, it can still feel fresh after a breakup. But what I can tell you is do what we're doing. Even if you don't want to upload, record and talk about it. Talk to someone that's close with you. Write it down, how you feel. And that's another way to get it out. So when you're getting it out that way, all right, boom. Now let me go get this lift in. Now let me go for this run. But don't cope with the alcohol and the substances. I'm trying to tell you, do it the sober way. A sober mind is the best mind because when you're not sober, your mind is influenced by so many other things. That's how you get into addictions with coping mechanisms. You're going to be okay without the weed. And please don't be out here popping pills. Please don't be out here drinking your life away. It's like, it doesn't even just affect the physical. It affects the physical in a deep way, but it affects the cognitive struggles with your mind. Like it affects everything. People think it's cool to smoke their life. It's just like, it is what it is. I'm not going to judge, but I'm telling you, it won't be a benefit in the long run, in the grand scheme. So yeah, please acknowledge your emotions. Notice that, okay, I feel sad because of this, and damn, maybe it didn't work because of that. Especially if y'all try multiple times, it wasn't meant. That's what you truly need to acknowledge. You get me? Closing in on that 15+ minute mark, life unfiltered. I keep saying it. If you made it this far, thank you, because you didn't have to be here. YouTube is a different game, as we always say, especially the way we're doing it. You get what I'm saying? Yep. So we're anybody who showed up, what to do after a breakup, what not to do after a breakup, how to deal with the breakup. These are all the ways. And we're young, you know what I'm saying? I just turned 21. My boy Eliyahu, who was 21, and we're speaking on our generations, and anybody, right? Exactly. Anybody who tapped in that's older than us, share your experience. And it doesn't matter how much older, anybody younger, kings and queens, let us know how you feel. We just want to let you know that there's still hope for the people that feel like they can't find love or they can't find. Yeah. You find it. Trust me, you'll find it if you want it. But that's your main focus after a breakup. You get what I'm saying? You're giving your energy to people that won't. You're giving your energy that you're not even ready to give. Think about that. You're giving energy that you're not ready to give because you're trying to get over somebody. Whether that person cheated and you want to get over them this way. Listen, I'm going to break something down to y'all. They hurt you this way. They cheated on you that way. They did this to you. They did that to you. Whatever they did, you're still giving them energy by giving them a reaction. By reacting to what they did on another person, you're still giving them energy. So you're not getting over it. Just to break it to you like that, the way to get over something and the way to quote unquote truly get back is by improving yourself, by being better than you were individually while you were in that relationship. Because when you were in that relationship, you couldn't even flourish. Why do you want to go back to something you couldn't flourish in? And I get it, it's hard. If this was your longest relationship, it's like, damn. But it's like you weren't flourishing. What growth did you have? How much? And I don't like bringing money into the equation, but how much money were you making? Like, all these things are things you have to ask yourself. How were your connections with people outside of your relationship? They probably weren't strong. You weren't strong yourself, physically, mentally, and spiritually, consciously. Was she even moving you forward? Were you moving her forward? These are all things that you have to ask yourself when you're thinking about texting her. Really though. Life Unfiltered, man. Like, we drop gems by the minute. Thank y'all for tapping in, man.
You on fire this episode, bro. I'm letting you cook, bro. You feel me? You cook. I'm letting you cook.
I appreciate you, family. It's Hoodie Dev. I'm on some Hoodie Dev shit. I don't know what it may be. I don't know what it is, but we appreciate y'all for tapping in. Talk with Dev. The acid wash black hoodie, the zip up at that. But that's what we doing. That's what we doing, man. Closing in on that 20. We're not there yet, but closing in on 20 minutes. We just let it come naturally. Like, we don't have a time limit on these episodes. It's just like whatever feels natural.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll find us naturally too. 2025.
Sure. Eventually, we're gonna start going live. Have people like a live chat to talk to, right? So there's more people to get involved with.
Live interaction.
People we bring on here, but the people we bring on here too, we truly thankful for y'all coming on here too. You feel me?
Early too.
You're gonna come up here? Let us know. Don't be scared. Like you say, comment it down below, DM us, whatever. Let us know. Yeah. Right? Anybody's welcome. Younger, older, don't matter. We all here to share experience and talk and gain knowledge, right? But like you said, when it comes to relationships, I feel like people don't. They, like I said, going back to the past because it's something familiar.
Yep.
Right. So they think they can.
It's familiarity.
They think they can talk to the person or try to make something work just because it's familiar or it feels good in the moment. But eventually you'll see in the future, even when things don't work out with y'all, how stupid you look because you went back to them or you kept giving them second chances when they messed up and effed you over. It's like,
exactly.
You'll truly feel the pain in the future. And you'll be like, yo, what was I doing? Why was I acting like that? Right. And it's something that's like unbearable to see in the moment. But afterwards, months later, you'll be like, yo, like me personally, I ain't gonna lie. I went through a lot of pain before. So
yeah,
now I'm to the point where I just cope by not even feeling pain no more. Like, I'm just cool. Yeah. I'm numb to it. Right. But that's something you'll get to once you go through enough pain. But it's like, you should think like that too when it comes to relationship wise, right? They make you feel some kind of way. Don't think that just because somebody, they words isn't over their actions, right? Someone's actions will truly show you who they are. So believe their character when they show you who they are. Don't listen to words because a lot of people will say things and it's like, it's not lining up with what they doing though. You know what I mean? That's why people go back to their ex or they just mess with multiple people and it's messing you up mentally, inside, spiritually the most, right? And it's like, you don't need to ruin who you are for the person you're going to be with in the future, right? That's why a lot of people don't find their soulmate because they're so hooked on to the last person they had, or they're so hurt from the last person they had that they stop themselves from reaching their goals. Nobody should ever stop you from reaching your goals or doing the things you're doing in your future, right? If so, you're never going to be happy in life. You're always going to be sad, depressed, lonely. Don't cope with drugs. Drugs do not help at all. Sex does not help at all. None of this stuff helps you get over the pain of somebody. You have to talk to the Most High, pray. It's not easy. If it was easy, we would have said it's easy. It's not easy at all. Exactly. But you can get through it, right? Exactly. You got to go through the pain in order to develop your character up to who you're going to be. It's all part of the process, bro.
That's gems, literally. That's gems, brother. Like we said, prayer, write down how you feel. See the breakup as a lesson. Don't be too hard on yourself. You get what I'm saying? These are all steps. And it's like, go even like the simple things. Like I say, take a deep breath and go for a walk by yourself for mindfulness and just to calm down. All these things will help. See it as a lesson. Block the ex. No contact. Months go by and you realize, oh, what was I doing? You look back at it like, ew. Like, it's like one of them Jones, like, you was in a different mind frame because of whatever y'all dealt with, whatever y'all went through, whatever memories y'all had. But you will be okay. I just feel like the biggest thing is seeing it as a lesson. How to feel after the breakup. We all have different emotions. You all feel a way. And that's okay. Realizing that it will be okay. Talk with Dev, Hoodie Dev, Acid Black Washed, Zip Up Dev. I appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Yes, sir, y'all. Your boy Eliyahu. Hope y'all enjoyed the video, y'all. We'll tap into the next episode. We out of here.